put my hood up because it's raining. You can do knock it off before it reaches the full peak of boil. Eh? Let me tell you a little story, right? It goes a little bit something like this. Yesterday, me and Shell, on and off through the day, we were doing this beef casserole. So we went to the supermarket, bought all the bits. Slow cook or stewing beef or beef brisket, braised beef, you know, it comes in the cubed form. The vegetables we bought was swede. Do we not buy swede? That's a mistake. Straight away. What did we buy, Shell? Carrots, potatoes. Well, some of the potatoes were left over, weren't they? Anyway, I'll just quickly get through it. Onions we had left over, green beans.
You bought green beans.
Hmm?
You bought the green
Yeah,
beans.
well, just general detail. We bought the green beans. Anyway, the vegetables. Some we bought, some we had left over. Leeks and celery and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, what happened was, we put it in the slow cooker yesterday. It went on for 6, 8, 10 hours. And we were in and out. I was in and out all day, Shell was in and out all day. We were very busy. And it got to around 5 p.m. Should have been ready. But what happened was, we checked on it and it wasn't cooking. Everything seemed to be working fine. The beef was cooking down, getting more and more tender. But the vegetables just didn't seem to cook, did they? So yeah, as I was saying, the vegetables just weren't cooking. Potatoes, after being in the slow cooker for several hours, just stayed hard. The carrots stayed hard, the green beans stayed hard. It's a really, really strange cooking experience. It's only ever happened to us 3, 4, 5, 6 times that I can remember over the last 300 years. Can't explain it. It's one of those weird things. I don't know don't know if any of you lot out there have had a similar thing, similar experience where the veg just refuses to cook. Don't know why. If you've experienced it before, then would love to hear from you, because I don't understand why something that should cook in an hour takes 10 hours to do, and even then it's not done. I mean, stay on the subject of, I'll give an example, potatoes. Some of the, it's a strange one, because when we chop them up, they're exactly the same size. So I can understand if something's that big or that big. Something that big will cook quicker. Something that big will take longer. But the pieces of the ingredients are the same. But they weren't cooking. Definitely weren't cooking. So anyway, bringing you up to date, we've put the food from the slow cooker, right? So it's the beef casserole with all the different veg, which I thought had sweet in it. Shelby, no, it hasn't got sweet in it. Yeah. She's in there laughing away, and bloody hell, Pete, man. Yeah. Anyway, just getting a waft of heat. Carton full of the casserole. It's warming up. The oven is on 200, so hopefully if we leave that on 200 for another 3 days, the vegetables might cook. I mean to say, right, you only do these slow cooker meals, right? I mean, the likes of sort of like casserole beef, you know, these ones that take 4 to 6 hours to slow cook with the vegetables. You normally put them in, you season them up with the stock and everything, and you can more or less get, I don't want to say there's no skill involved, it's just like the slow cooker does the work for you, if that makes sense. And you just put it all in together, one pot thing, and looks after itself. And it's pretty much a failureless, hang on, what's the right phrase? A fail-safe process. What? Sorry? I know, I've just said what would you said before? A failureless. Anyway, it won't let you down. Turn the slow cooker on. It won't let you down. What's that advert in the telly that you say? It won't let you down. Shell. What's that advert for telly that used to say? Well, the advert was when you used to go, it won't let you down. What was that again? Sure. Eh? Sure. Deodorant. There's supposed to be a cooking video. What about Sure deodorant roll-ons. Slow cooker food. It won't hit you, it won't let you down. Anyway, I've showed you it once and I'll show you it again. They're in the cartons in the oven. There we have it. Warming up. Fingers crossed it cooks. I've just checked on it. It's now the year 2027. It's getting there. The electricity bill is currently on 350 quid. Shall I turn it off? Yeah? Let's hope they're cooked. I love me honey.
I know you do. Oh, get that one.
Well, me two honeys. I've got two honeys. I've got that honey. And I've got the other honey, which is shell. I love them both. I've got me what? Me little honey here. My granddaughter here. The little one. Cracked black pepper, might as well. It's not going to harm. This is what we have. Beef, onions, potatoes, carrots, green beans. We put leeks in, but I'm trying to pick out some of the, oh, there we are, there we are. They're wilted really well down, if you know what I mean. There's some of the leeks there. Anyway, the question is it cooked? And do you know what it is? Well, I'm going to go in for one of the big offenders here. Potato. There's a piece of potato right there, right? And this is, bearing in mind, this has been in the slow cooker for God knows how long. And you would expect to put your fork in that and you'd expect to fall apart just looking at it. But you know what it is? The reality is, it has still got a little bit of al dente.
It's not. No. Anything solid.
It's not raw. It just hasn't cooked through. Well, this very piece of potato here. I mean, he's got quite a lot of mates in that tub as well. They do the same thing, all from the same crowd. I mean, that's staying in a solid piece on my fork. That should be falling apart. I should have fallen apart 2 weeks ago, but it's still solid anyway. Get the camera rolling for tasting. And even though that's not completely raw, it's still not how you'd expect it is.
When you look at the meat, you try the meat.
It's almost like a hardcore special forces potato, isn't it? It just refuses. Goes through all weathers, all conditions. You can send it on all sorts of missions and it won't cook. You what?
Runstill, Hammerite.
What? Ronsill?
A Hammerite.
What's that again? is that a stain for wood?
Yeah, you look at the meat and the meat thing there.
So deodorant, painting for your fence.
Oh, I thought so.
What thought I dropped? Eh?
Look at me, you've got me.
I mean, look, off camera. I'll keep the camera on me. The camera's up there. There's another bit of potato. Same thing, same size. I mean, that's even more undercooked than the other bit I've just had. I mean, this has been cooking for God. How long has it been cooking for now in total?
No, don't give a 10 of it and then it's been in the oven for an hour.
I mean, that's crazy when you think about it. That's actually, I mean, these must be the potato equivalent of the SES.
They're nice though.
Hmm?
Really salty.
I mean, the green beans, right? I've cooked green beans before, and I've put green beans in a steamer, and even in the slow cooker, and I've seen green beans go from solid to literally falling apart, and the little beans inside are spilling out after an hour. These are actually still. I mean, these are not green beans. They're from the Green Berets. special forces vegetables. The meat's falling apart. It wants to. No?
Oh my God.
It's not falling apart.
Oh, mine.
Well, that piece isn't. This whole thing is just refusing to cook. Yeah, that's really weird because that piece of potato there is softer, a lot softer than the rest of it. What's going on with vegetables? What's going on with this science of vegetables these days? I just can't get my head around it. Anyway, I'm going to work my way through this, enjoy it, and I'll come back to you. There's some leek there, hang on, keep the camera on. There's some leek, which is fine. Anyway, done. I've eaten it all, and I've got to say it was delicious. Flavours.
You can look the sauce.
I can taste what's the sauce. The gravy's lovely. The gravy on its own. You could just have that in a bowl with some bread. So good it was. Anyway, I'm getting back to these vegetables not cooking. That's a weird one, isn't it? It's happened to us before, like I said earlier on the video, but it's a really strange one. They probably could go on forever and ever and ever and not change the texture. If it's happened to you, would love to hear from you. Because it is an interesting subject, isn't it? Or some of you might think it's not an interesting subject. I just think it's a fascinating thing how some things can cook the normal times that they should do, and then sometimes, like tonight, just won't at all. Anyway, comment section gives you feedback on it if you've experienced the same thing, and I will get back to you as quick as we can. Maybe dressing gown again. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, and we'll see you soon on another video somewhere. Could be anywhere. So good night, Shell.
Right.
That's a good night for me. You lot take care.